Yo, 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 what up? Grateful for another maggot-free day above the dirt. So today's Dharma talk is entitled, How Do I Get Good at Buddhism? And this stems from my experience, not only in Buddhism, but as a jiu-jitsu instructor. Many new guys, new girls that come into jiu-jitsu, they say to me, what do I got to do to get good at jiu-jitsu? And my answer always is, and it's probably the standard answer in every jiu-jitsu gym around the world, just keep showing up. You just got to keep showing up and you will get good at jiu-jitsu. Doesn't mean you don't have to put hard work in, but you just got to keep showing up and being present for it. And I liken jiu-jitsu training and Buddhist training to like walking through a mist. You walk through the mist, you feel it, but you kind of don't feel it. You know it's happening, but you're not really feeling it. But then all of a sudden, without even thinking about it, you realize that mist has saturated you. You are completely soaked. It just took a little bit of time or a lot of time to permeate. And it's the same thing for Buddhist practice. Buddhist practice is a slow process sometimes, and we are present for it by showing up, and we feel it, but we don't feel it. We get it, but we don't get it. It slowly permeates our being. So that takes time too, but all of a sudden we'll realize, wow, I do kind of have a pretty good understanding of these teachings and this practice. Now, another thing that happens about how do I get good at practice, or at Buddhism, is that, and I'll use another jiu-jitsu example. I've been in martial arts for 50 years. I've been in Brazilian jiu-jitsu for 20 years. I know a lot, understand a lot about martial arts. That being said, at any moment I could experience my instructor teaching something that I already know and think I know really, really well, and they show a little tweak that completely blows my mind, that when they show it, I'm like, how the fuck did I not see that? It's so obvious, but I couldn't see it. And that tweak completely takes me to a deeper understanding of the technique and its application and so on. The same thing happens in Buddhist practice, and it's happened to me. I grasp a teaching, my teacher says I've grasped it and validates an understanding, and I practice and I practice and I keep showing up, and then one day, 20 years later, and this is a true story about me, the teacher gives a Dharma talk, and suddenly, boom, the mind explodes, and I say, how the did I not get that? How did I miss that? But it took not only the teacher tweaking it and showing it and presenting it, but it took a certain readiness, a ripening, if you will, of my state of being, and all the conditions that are present that come and make the opportunity pristine for the teaching to be presented and for my ability or my readiness to have it penetrate and bring me to a new depth of understanding. So these are both true examples from my jiu-jitsu training and my Buddhist training. Both trainings, I've had that experience of many years later, having a technique or a teaching be blown open to a much greater extent, not because I wasn't willing to hear it when it was first taught, but because it took 20 years of practice to get ready to go deeper. So when I say just showing up, we don't know when that moment, that opportune time of readiness on our part and presentation on life's part or a teacher's part will crack us open. We're like fruit ripening. You never know. It's a process. Two fruit hanging from the same limb could ripen at different paces, just like jiu-jitsu practitioners, just like Buddhist practitioners. So always keep showing up with the knowledge and even excitement that something miraculous can happen from what we feel is just the typical mundane. So never look at showing up as, oh, I'm doing the same shit over again and nothing's happening. It's happening. Just because we don't realize it's happening doesn't mean it's not happening. We have to trust that process working. And it never ends. Our ability to get better at jiu-jitsu never ends, and our ability to go deeper in Buddhist practice never ends. There's always some kind of new, subtle nuance that is there to be discovered or exposed. It just has to happen at the right time, under the right conditions, and the right readiness. But it'll never happen if we don't keep showing up. All right, I hope this was helpful. Please support Asbury Park Dharma Punks on Instagram, like and follow. Join our Sunday group, great community. If you want to speak to me privately, we can do that online or in person. If you'd like me to lead a workshop, give a talk, I'm always down for a road trip. So that's an opportunity that's available. And have a grateful maggot-free day above the dirt. Show up. Peace out.